Like somebody's gonna make an Ahsoka video and I'm not gonna be immediately drawn to it. Hello everyone, Jeremy here. Today I'm about to take a look at Darth Porg's latest, which I've watched a couple of his now, or hers, and I've really loved them. And this one is called Ahsoka Tano Faith. I have no idea what this is. It's not even that long of a video, but if you don't know by now, if you have not picked up on it, my love for her is unbelievable. She went from a character that I mildly tolerated in the Clone Wars movie to a character now that is everything great about Star Wars to me. So to see one of my favorite creators do an Ahsoka video, a new one, no less, that's right up my alley. You can change who you are, but you cannot run from yourself.
She was Ahsoka Tano.
I'm the new Padawan learner. The name's Ahsoka Tano.
You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan. But you might make it as mine.
Much like her master, you are.
I admit Ahsoka is a little rough around the edges. But with a great deal of training and patience, she might amount to something.
So you're actually a Jedi?
Was a Jedi. It's complicated.
The Jedi Order is your life. Ahsoka, you are making a mistake.
Maybe, but I have to sort this out on my own. It was my choice. I left the Order.
But you were motivated to leave by the hypocrisy of the Jedi Council.
As a Jedi, we were trained to be keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
In our arrogance, join the conflict. Swiftly we did.
But all I've been since I was a Padawan is a soldier.
This is why the people have lost faith in the Jedi. I had too, until I was reminded of what the Order means to people who truly need us.
I understand wanting to walk away from the Order.
I know.
I get so confused sometimes. It's forbidden for Jedi to form attachments, yet we are supposed to be compassionate.
It's hard not to let feelings turn into attachment and pain.
Ahsoka, it's your duty to save as many lives as you can.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
My older brother taught me.
Letting go of our attachments is a difficult struggle for all of us.
You might not think of yourself as a Jedi, but you act like one. Or at least how I want them to be.
Glad to have you back, Commander.
But if I go down this path,
That scene.
I'm afraid where it might lead.
What's on your mind?
I've been mostly unsure about my abilities on my own.
What is Ahsoka's strength?
She is fearless. No one has her kind of determination.
Learn you should from your master, but take what you learn and make it your own. You must.
I have learned to trust in myself, and you will too. Go.
It's what you're meant to do.
What makes you unique makes you strong.
I think I understand. I need to fight like myself.
Yourself, you must always be.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. In my life, when you find people who need your help, you help them. No matter what. I guess it's just who I am.
Every choice you have made has led you to this moment.
She was Ahsoka Tano. At least for a little bit longer. And it was time to go. The Jedi were gone. Why had it been her? Why had she survived?
She asked the question so often because she knew the answer. She just hated facing it, as painful as it was.
He's amazing.
You should have seen him in person. He was my master. When I was out there, alone, all I had was your training and the lessons you taught me. And because of you, I did survive. And not only that, I was able to lead others to survive as well.
Kanan said he was the greatest warrior the Jedi had in the Clone Wars.
He was powerful, rarely lost a battle. But what surprised people was how kind he was. He cared deeply about his friends and looked out for them until the end.
Do you know what happened to him?
Why did you leave?
I made a choice. I couldn't stay.
Where were you when I needed you?
Do you feel that?
The fear, the anger, the hate.
Do you know what I've become?
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
A very wise Jedi once said nothing happens by accident. It is the will of the Force that you are at my side.
Here in this place, I can change things. If I can change your fate, I can change his.
I'm sorry, Ezra, but you must see. You can't save your master, and I can't save mine. I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask, but it's impossible. Thanks for this, as always.
That's what friends are for.
My master could never be as vile as you.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Then I will avenge his death.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
Ahsoka Tano. Mine at last.
Run! When you get back, come and find me!
I will! I promise! I know Anakin. He is like no other Jedi.
Never let anyone hurt you, so never.
Passionate, impulsive, but I trust him with my life. I won't leave you. Not this time.
Ahsoka!
Then you will die.
There's still a way. May the Force be with you, Ezra Bridger. This is a new day. A new beginning.
I died when the Jedi were betrayed, or so I let everyone believe. And for a long time, I felt lost. Then through compassion and helping others, I found my true purpose and direction. I haven't been a Jedi for many years, but I still serve the will of the Force. I'm an instrument, an agent, a fulcrum.
Okay, so that was longer than I had thought, and also even better than I was expecting. I shouldn't doubt Darth Porg. Every one of the videos I've watched so far have been excellent. This one hit me a lot harder than I was expecting, even though I was joking about how much I love Ahsoka. I don't think I fully expected this one to hit me as hard as it did. It just did such a good way, or a good job of condensing her story and her, really it was her love of the Jedi and of the Jedi way, illustrating all of it to a degree. If you can follow my train of thought at all, it is hitting me so hard that I'm still kind of reeling. The whole concept of, Ahsoka loved being a Jedi. She loved what being a Jedi stood for, but the Jedi in practice are what she fell out of love with, much like Anakin to a degree. And so seeing that journey every time it kills me. And especially her walking away from the temple. You want to break me. Yeah, her walking away from the temple and that scene with the clone troopers. Oh, and just the cherry on top, her learning Vader really is Anakin. Those Those 3 scenes, their confrontation. Oh, good Lord. And quite frankly, some of the best Star Wars out there, in my opinion. The best Star Wars is usually gray. It's not black and white. The odds, the sides may be black and white, but the instances that they have to go through, the things they have to do to ensure victory or to more or less get through the story is usually not that black and white. Luke blew up the Death Star. Seems black and white. Well, no, he had to kill a lot of people to do that. He had to stop the Emperor. How did he do that? He had to bring the most evil person in the galaxy back to the light side of the Force. That's not black and white. That is the epitome of gray. And Ahsoka lives in that category. You can say the same things about the Clone Wars itself. Not just the series, but I mean the concept of the Clone Wars. So Ahsoka very much lived that life. And seeing Darth Porg illustrate it so well, seeing her relationship with Anakin once again, which one of my favorite relationships in Star Wars, partially because it is so tragic. It breaks my freaking heart every time, but I still love it so much. He really was her big brother, and she was his little sister. Adding that to the mythos really hammers home how he could have fallen as hard as he did. Because he lost his little sister for so long, he didn't have that guidance, that love from her to fall back on in his worst of times. While part of me will never be happy with the fact that Ahsoka walked away, in a sense, it was the exact right thing for her. She followed the will of the Force rather than the will of the Jedi, which is what her path needed. If she had followed the will of the Jedi, she'd be dead, most likely. Not necessarily 100%, but there would be a good chance she'd be dead, because who knows where she would have been when everything went down. She probably would have been at Anakin's side when they went back to Coruscant. Ooh, there's a what if. Because they would have never even known about the Mandalore issue, because Ahsoka's the one that found out, because she did leave the Jedi. So none of that would have been taking place. All the Darth Maul, all the Mandalore, the Siege of Mandalore, I don't think that would be actually taking place. The Republic wouldn't have intervened. And Ahsoka couldn't have gone to the planet on her own, because she would have still been Anakin's... Well, she would have been a knight, technically, but she still would have been with Anakin, I'm sure. Oh, wow. So it would have been her and Anakin, and maybe not even Obi-Wan, that went to save Chancellor Palpatine. I want that fanfiction. Anyway, I went off on a complete tangent. No, but again, yeah, my love of Ahsoka, it's so unending at this point. So basically, all I'm really trying to say is Darth Porg knocked it out of the park again. This is wonderful. It was beautiful. It obviously brought me to tears. It covered so much of Ahsoka and her feelings on the Force that I'm surprised that it could fit into just an 8-minute video, and that's amazing to me. And especially and get all of the feels, which it absolutely did. All right, what did you think of this video? Are you like me? Do you think Ahsoka is pretty much one of the high points of Star Wars at this point? For me, she's pretty much, yeah. So what do you think? Are you looking forward to her in live action? What are your thoughts? Leave those in the comments below, and always leave your suggestions as well for other videos to watch like this one. And share this with friends if you would be so inclined, if you know anyone who might enjoy these videos. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to see more content like this and grow our little community even more. Before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves and please take care of each other. Thank you for watching.